Serling spent most of this afternoon in an informal rap session with students on the Youngstown University campus. He signed a peace petition here when he arrived in conjunction with a rally to be staged tomorrow, and he also had some very pointed views on President Nixon's announced blockade of North Vietnamese port cities.
This is the kid who wants to sign a peace petition. John Greenman, Rod Serling.
I wonder if we can get it on camera when they do it.
Hi, Rod. Tom Holden, WKBN News. You've just signed a peace petition. Obviously, you have some views on President Nixon's announced blockade of North Vietnamese ports. Would you care to tell us about them?
I think pretty much everything that's there to be said has been said, Tom. I think it's an act of paranoia, damn close to insanity. I think what it does is to prolong a open-ended bloodletting, which I find close to maniacal. And I feel very emotional about this. I think we've got to get out. We've got to get out quickly, and before we shed one more life, because in my view, every life is nothing less than an act of predatory murder, theirs and ours.
Your Twilight Zone was a huge success on television, and Night Gallery seems to be falling in right behind it. What are your plans for television writing of the future? Is there something you are working on currently?
Well, Night Gallery has been renewed in a half-hour form and will continue on in the fall. My own association with it will be something less than protracted and continuous. I'll be moving away from the show in terms of the writing, but I assume it's going to be on for a full year. At least that's their plan.
What are your immediate plans in the writing field? Is there something you're currently working on?
I'm just finishing up a novel, and then I start a feature right after I finish the novel. That's assuming we're not in the middle of World War III by the time the summer starts.
Can you tell us briefly about the plot of Doomsday Flight, and do you believe what some people say, that it may have provided the impetus for some of the skyjacking for ransoms that we've had?
In truth, of course, every time they've shown the film, a fraternity of kookery have come out of the walls and the woodwork and tried to emulate that which they see on the film. But you'll find this no matter what show plays. There is always some idiotic, limp-brained idiot who will see something that triggers him into an act of insanity and then will proceed to do precisely what he sees on the screen. But of course the show has been taken off the air. It's not being shown anymore. So I seriously doubt if any of the hijackings can be attributed to motivation from the film. We don't know what it's going to be yet. I'm going to play it by ear until I see some of the kids and see what ticks them off and what puts them on, and I'll gauge my remarks on the basis of the nature of the audience.
Thanks, Rod.
Righto, Tom. Good to see you.
Spent most of the...
Okay.
Serling spent most of the afternoon with... Serling spent most of the afternoon at an informal... Nope. Cut that. Give me a time to assemble something.
You guys are taking pictures of you.